Hey everyone, and welcome to the website teaching and learning resource for the unit on ancient China. You can go ahead and check out the description of the video to access the link to this particular website. Just before we begin on lesson 1, an introduction to ancient China, I'm just going to show you how the website works. So you'll see in each of the tabs up here, there are different areas of content from the syllabus. So for instance, there's teaching students how to use sources and analyze sources, and then how to create timelines. If we click on that timelines lesson there, it'll take us to the lesson. Each lesson is broken up into lesson 1, 2, 3, or 4, or so on, and covers a different part of the syllabus. And each lesson has an instructional video that goes with the website that outlines to students how to complete the content for the lesson. So we've got lessons on geography of ancient China, the social structure of ancient China, the dynasties of ancient China, the Great Wall of China, the terracotta warriors, and so on. So you can see that every part of the syllabus is covered in the website, and every lesson has an instructional video that outlines to students how to complete the content in the lesson and explains the content for them. This is handy as well if you are a student and you're away lots. You can catch up on anything that you miss by watching the videos that go with each lesson. Every resource is embedded into the website. So for instance, in this lesson, I'll show you a video and you just have to click on the link to watch that. Also, all worksheets are embedded into the website as well. And you can print these off by clicking out on the pop-out tab and clicking the print button like so. So that's how the website works. You'll see this video will be located here after I upload it. I usually run these units by sharing the link to the website with my students, either via Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams, and I run the lesson on the board with them while they have it on their own computers to access independent things like, for instance, questions on the Great Wall of China. They'll need to access that themselves, and then they can access the embedded links with the answers as well. So that is how the website works. Let's get started on our lesson 1, Introduction to Ancient China. So welcome to the unit on ancient China. In this unit, you'll be learning about the history of ancient China, one of the most successful and sophisticated ancient societies to have ever existed. So this is a timeline of ancient China here. I hope it will eventually load. So the dynastic history of China lasted from 2070 BCE to 1911 BCE. So here I've created a timeline of all the dynasties of China that have existed in ancient China, moving from ancient China to medieval China and what we call modern history. So we've got everything from the Xia dynasty to the Qing dynasty, the last dynasty. All, of course, our most well-known ancient Chinese dynasties. We've got the Shang, we've got the Zhao, who invented the Mandate of Heaven. We've got the Qin dynasty with Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi, the first emperor of unified China. And then we've got the Han as well. And then we've got the more well-known dynasties, such as the Tang dynasty, which came up with a lot of practices like foot binding, as well as the Yuan dynasty, the Mongol dynasty. If you can zoom in using this tool as well to check out the dates, and by clicking on these, you can check out the dates of those timelines and those dynasties as well. So that is the time period we're studying. Task 1 is to watch this video here. You can stop at 3 minutes 07 because it's just meant to be an introductory video from Crash Course History. And while you're watching that video, if you're a student, write down 3 facts in your book. After you finish that, you can go ahead and start Task 2, which is a title page activity. So what you need to do is put a heading in your book on a new page that says Ancient China, make it nice and colourful. Number 2, glue the find a word in your book. If you're learning in class, your teacher will give this to you, but if you're learning from home, you can access the worksheet like so by clicking out on the pop-out tab, and then you just print it using this button here. Complete the find a word that has some essential vocabulary we'll be using in this unit. After you've found a word, you need to write down the definition of that word, and you can use the blink to load to help you find the definitions for the words in that glossary. So you'll see here, there is a list of words here that you need to find in this find a word. After you find them, you need to write down the definition for them. So you could cut this page out, glue it in your book, and then you can write the definitions maybe underneath or on a new page, or even next to the words here, or maybe on the back if you don't wish to cut it out. So if you go on the link here that I've just opened up, it'll take you to the answers for these, so that'll be nice and easy for you. So that's a nice and easy introduction lesson to ancient China, and I'll see you guys for our lesson on sources. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like these teaching and learning website resources like the Ancient China website. You can go on to the YouTube channel link to check out some of my other units I've made as well. Cheers, thanks guys.